Now to those demonstrations around the country against stay-at-home orders. The protesters rallying in state capitals, calling the orders too extreme and a violation of their rights.
Yes, the protest against stay-at-home orders. The take that I cannot believe I am talking about. This is absolute nonsense, and people protesting should be ashamed of themselves. They are essentially protesting for other people and themselves to get sick just because they want to go get a haircut. You know what? It doesn't cut it if you think you're healthy. That's not what this is about. It's not about you, it's about everyone else. But Americans and whoever's protesting, whether you're Canadian, from the UK, whomever you might be and wherever you might be from, you are extremely selfish if you believe that they need to reopen the economy and to basically go against these stay-at-home orders.
The protest was that they don't like being in this stay-home order, and they may have just created a need to lengthen it.
And there's the governor of Michigan saying the most ironic truth about these protests. You are most likely going to make matters worse if you try to open the economy too soon. But hey, what does it matter? You're healthy, right?
If you're sick, stay home and in your house. The ones that can work need to work. We need to open our businesses. Michigan is in dire straits now. We need to get to work.
I understand. Things are tough for a lot of people right now. And there are a lot of people out of work. And the government is going to have to assist a lot of people moving forward for us to recover out of this. I understand that. But to think that reopening stores isn't going to actually lead to more cases, more deaths, more people on unemployment, more businesses to shut down, you're out of your mind. Opening the economy today might save a few jobs right now, but in the long term, it's going to affect things even more because, you know what? You may go to work now, you may feel great, but let's say in 2 weeks, you don't feel that good, and you've just been in contact with, let's say rough estimate, 500 people. You could, in fact, let's say the ratio is 1 to 10. Right? That is 50 people that you've just infected with corona. So 50 people, let's say that stretches on to 1,000 different people. From that 50 goes to 1,000, there's probably a death in there, if not a couple. So what, are you okay with yourself killing 2 people because you need to go back to work? I know it sounds a little extreme and might be a little too much, but that's the honest truth. And if people can get that through their heads, that it's not just about you, it's about everyone else, we can get through this thing together.
We're marching in North Carolina, too. One woman was taken away by police. They were shouting that they're more afraid of the spiraling economy than they are of any virus.
Everybody gets to make their own choice. If you're scared, stay home. But I'm not scared, and I don't want to stay home.
So you've chosen stupidity. That's a great trait to have. Good for you. I honestly would love to talk some sense into these people and say how stupid, ignorant, and selfish they all are. But hey, none of them are going to watch this video. In reality, very few people are probably going to see this. But regardless of that, it still needs to be said. The people who are protesting are selfish. They do not care about anyone else but themselves. And that is the reason why they're protesting, is because their individual freedoms are being a little bit infringed on, because we have to be more concerned about the greater good than individual freedoms.
In Kentucky, where the disease has killed at least 115 people, churchgoers are suing, saying that the governor has gone too far keeping the faithful from church services.
If I don't exercise my right, I fear that I will lose my right. And my right to religion is one that's been fought for centuries.
So I guess, you know, the guy that blew away the virus, that didn't work. Darn. I really thought that was going to work. Maybe if we all go to church and just give hundreds and hundreds of dollars to the church, God will just make the coronavirus disappear, because that's what he does, right? He's supposed to, like, absolve us of evil as long as we're good and we go to church, right? Right? I by no means am a religious person, but I respect your right to religion. But while I respect that right, I don't think those people respect my right of being able to go the fuck outside and not worry about coronavirus. Because the longer you need to go to church, and I'm putting need in air quotes, you just can't see it, the longer this thing is going to last, and which means more of other people's freedoms are going to continue to be taken away or restricted because of this spread of this virus, because there are too many stupid people and ignorant people that feel that they're not going to get it, or that their God is going to protect them from getting it. And hey, you're allowed to believe that. I'm not trashing that. But let's get real for a second here. This virus does not care if you're Christian, white, black, brown, LGBTQ or not. It does not matter. It does not care how old you are, how young you are. No, it does not matter. The only thing that it matters is whether or not you come in contact with somebody who's had it. Even then, you might not get it, but chances are you will. And is your body strong enough to fight that off? So you can do whatever you want. You can continue to protest, but all I'm going to do is sit back in my computer chair and watch as more and more people get infected, and you guys continue to sit on that high horse thinking that opening the economy is the right thing to do. Spoiler warning, it's going to lead to a lot more deaths and a lot more sick people. That's my rant for today. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.